The other two are over there. So maybe I'm not the leader of the siege, but its friendlies there too, or something like that. Maybe this is the only war. Actually, no, I don't want to see your screen. I want to see your screen. What are you doing? Peasant revolt. Attacking the Baroness. Wait. This guy. Ah, that's the only war. I'm just not leader of the siege because of stupid reasons. Like, they're my vassals. They should absolutely be allowed, or allow me to do the siege. In fact, it should be anyone that's allowed to do the siege who has the majority of the troops. Because otherwise there's just 1,000 troops here. And don't be a part of the siege. Like, why can't I command only my troops or something like that? Oops, I didn't want to do that. Whatever. Okay, you two meet square up, split up, you're just holy orders, you can all stand down. Actually, let me just do this from the military screen. So let them all dismiss. I doubt anyone will hire them. They shouldn't have a purpose for them. And then this way they can gain their leaders back, as well as heal up all the way. You guys split up. We're going to have a group of 10,000 over here. Okay, a group of 10 here. We're going to send you a little bit further up. I'm trying to get a good kind of grasp for the area. You're over here. You are... Got one there. Got no one kind of over here, which I think I should have. There, group there. You're gonna come down to here. Oh, I bet you these are retinues for my guys that just auto started attacking them. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm still not the leader of the siege, but they seem to be going fast enough. We're already at 8%, so that should be pretty good. What is the end date? I want to say it's 1453. So actually, I'm ahead. 1453. June. Oh my gosh. Just attack! Siege it! See, just go! You moron. I want to do this so bad. We're already 2 months in. I think we got it. It's gonna be closer than I'd like. I could have brought these guys up. It's not going fast enough, but these guys won't get there in time. It'll be over by then, probably. Let's see, how long? It'll take a week, 2. Well, let's get organizers in here. Why not? Let's have you guys stop sieging just in case one of a good leader is there. Which it apparently was. See, I'm not leading the actual siege. Like, I wish I could offer... I can't. Come on, don't I have more organizers? No one else should be sieging. Up there's one. Shoot. I should have just sent you there in the first place. Aha! 3! So you guys should be moving at what? Like, you should get there in half the time? The real question is, are you going to get there before the war, or before the war is over, or the time is there? Good. You're moving pretty fast. That's a bit of a trek, though. Hey, 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 hey. Hold on. Stop it! We're gonna send you out. Come on back or something like that. Three-quarters of the way done. Yeah, I think I got it. I just really wanted it for 1250 just because. Stop it. I'll go figure. And they like to do like this little run. Okay, what is it at? 84%? Yeah, it's over. We got it. No worry. Hopefully that is the last one. There we go! Offer peace. Check the ledger. There we go! Last independent state! Which means everyone is under my control. And I have 203 years and 3 months left in this game. Okay, so I don't think anything interesting is going to happen. I guess I'm going to have to lame this out and just continue playing it all the way through. I could just export it like it is, but I figure let's let history play out and let's let the game finish. And you know, why not? I'll just do that on my off time. I'll show the Sunset Invasion, which will happen around 12. I think 60. Between 1250 and 1350. Increased likelihood past 1320. I'll have a 2-year notice. But that'll actually be quite the fight. But thankfully, it should be relatively close to my capital, and I'll probably keep all my retinues back here for defense. But otherwise, I will send, I'll have a bunch of mercenaries and stuff spawn. I'll have 2 years heads up. Because I think if I look at the way I've got it set up, I kind of like my troop placement right now. And with my troops, the way they're placed, I literally only have an extra group of 1,300 troops that are free. So you're heading over there, you're gonna head over here, you're gonna head down here. There, you're there. Let's actually have you a little bit further north. That leaves a lot of space, so you're fine there. Yeah, I mean, that still leaves, I can drop on some boats and get across here and stuff, but that still leaves a decent amount of areas. This is just different culture group. Yep. So, the majority of the places are kind of risky in terms of that. But yeah, I don't have that many available, quote-unquote, troops in that. And they can easily number 150,000 troops. But I will have about 200,000 holy orders. A good number of personal troops. I don't want to work on spreading my tech and stuff like that. And working on that. So to those of you who are saying, like, oh, this isn't going to be a challenge if you export this out. It's going to be so easy. Oh, and another reason why I'm going to lame it out is because I want all of these to become de jure into my empire. And I'll get tons of notifications when that happens. But we've already got quite a bit kind of being absorbed in through over here. But yeah, to all you're saying, oh, it's going to be super easy when you export this game out in EU4. I don't think it will be quite as easy as you're thinking. And here's my reasoning. First off, I'm probably only going to play one game of EU4 before that. And I will have no other experience with EU4. I'll have that save and that mod available, but I will otherwise have no experience with it. The second reason is because EU4 adds a ton of land. It adds the entire world, I believe. And while this is a lot of it, it does change the shape. For example, I believe most of Africa, and especially the African coast here, is discoverable. So there's actually a lot of land lost things I can do. The Sunset DLC, assuming that you convert it to EU4 with that initiated, will actually make the Americas basically fully or I don't know if industrialized is the right word. Westernized, not necessarily, even westernized is technically the right word. Basically more like they're empires instead of just kind of like sporadic places here and there. So they're going to be full-on empires. So it's going to be a little more difficult for me to do anything over there compared to just exporting this out without that. But anyway, it's going to be quite nice. We'll have a nice big final battle. I'll bring it up in case anything really interesting pops up. But aside from the actual invasion or maybe like a really, really unique event, I don't really see anything else that I would put up. I'm going to be dealing with hundreds of years of rebellions, which is a bummer that they don't stack. Like, they should really stack. People just hear like, oh, the ruler is just effortlessly slaughtering every single rebellion that pops up, and then that should, end it. Nothing ever happens. But anyway, I'm going to be taking lots of screenshots now. So, yeah. So 11 years have gone by, and I just got this notice: strangers from beyond the sea. There are numerous rumors of exotic strangers and weird-looking ships making landfall all across the Atlantic coast, speaking no known language, trying to buy land in exchange for obsidian beads, colorful feathers, and gold. After refusing their offers, local rulers were apparently threatened with terrible curses and the might of a great empire from beyond the Atlantic Ocean. Now, this is actually problematic, because unless this has changed, I was supposed to receive a notification prior to this with information about where this person had specifically landed. This is a notification that everyone's supposed to get. I didn't get the notification for specifically where he landed. I don't know if that's a bug or what's exactly causing that, but it's not a good thing because I don't know where they're going to land. That being said, I think I will have enough forces to deal with them, including my holy orders and personal troops, which is what I'm going to bring. And that probably will all I bring. I'll get a good number of ships out here to kind of, so I can make them go wherever I need them to go. But anyway, I don't think they show up for another 2 years. But if I take a peek at the Aztec Empire, we now have a actual Aztec. He is in an unknown location. So I do not know where he is, and I don't think I'll get a notification that states like where exactly they're going to land. So either they took that out, or I don't know what happened. It might be a glitch, but I'm supposedly supposed to get information regarding that. But anyway, so I got basically 2 years to get ready. I know it happens at some point after 2 years, so hopefully I will have all the time I need. I also made it so all but one of my standing armies have 10,000 troops. One has 9,000. That's just how it worked out. And I haven't had like a single uprising. Almost all of my rebellions have happened over here, and I happen to have 40,000 troops on this continent. So it works out quite well. And I think the largest rebellion I've had was 11,000, but that was with reinforcements. So I think 10,000 troops is a good number to just have kind of kicking around. So, yeah, I'm going to prepare for that, and that'll probably be the next thing that shows up. So, yeah. So I just got a bit of a surprise. It's been less than 2 years, but they happened. So blah 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 has declared the Aztec invasion of Portugal on me. Bloody heck. Bloody heck. Let me just throw down a save. Why not? And they're invading down here in Portugal, so I'm debating where I should, if I should even land, or if I should move my troops via boat or not. But anyway, thousands of exotic ships have arrived in Golfo de Caz, spewing out numberless hordes, which doesn't make any sense because they're obviously numbered, of ululating. I think that's like, I don't know. Warriors in weird armor sporting feathers and bone. These invaders from beyond the sunset worship a hellish demon god, sacrificing the populations of entire towns on altars erected on top of pyramid-shaped wooden edifices. They cut out their victim's heart out, carefully lay them, and let their devil priests wear the skins for many days. The Lord have mercy. Let him rot. So I can get these guys down here much, much quicker. But I will be more easily able to control the engagement. It looks like 31,000 is actually my minimum in terms of troop support. 27 there, 31. So some of these guys are actually going to have trouble landing. So I'm going to try to carefully... Let's put you guys on the... let's just put them all on the ships. I have slightly larger numbers, and I believe I will have slightly better troops. And I want to land basically on two sides of them, but it looks like I want to land from this area. And if they decide to go push inland and do stuff and kill off their units, so be it. So they're... will they rush is the biggest question. So I can land, I would say, 2 armies fairly successfully on this side. Oh, and only you're left here. You got 37 and you're 48. You land here. We're gonna have you land over here. You can support 43, you can support 43. You guys can both land here. And the hope... Oh wait, no. You cannot both land there. You're gonna land here. And the hope is that I can rebuild some... Let's see, how much support? 38, perfect. And you're going to come up through here. And you're going to come to here. 37. 31. Really? Okay, stay here then. Oh boy. And here we're going to have an engagement. Get on the boat. And it looks like they're going to try to attack me here then. I would love to be attacked. Let's go here. Let's make sure we get good people leading these troops. You in the center would be amazing, I guess. Are you guys moving to Cumbria? No. I kind of want them to attack me. Moving to Badajoz. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. You're moving there. Because I might end up getting pretty heavily attacked. Looks like they're trying to spread their troops out decently? It's kind of hard to tell, and until I get my troops in position, this is going to be relatively difficult. I think I do outnumber them though, and they only have, like, they have no cavalry. Like, they'll just be like huge single stacks, whereas I'll have more organization, good troops. Which reminds me, actually, I should probably upgrade my heavy infantry, because that's what I have a lot of. And since I can, that's what I'll upgrade. Which sounds great. Ugh. But you only have 31? What was I doing? You attack here. Do you have good leaders? Yeah, I gave you the good leaders. And then what I'll do is I'll land these troops after the battle has engaged. And we're gonna start moving in down here too, I think. Pretty sure that leaves, yeah, it still leaves all your troops. That'll be a big fight, that'll be a big fight. Oh boy. So you're gonna get there 20th, 19th. You are a slightly smaller army, but I think you're my Holy Order group, and I actually like the fact that you are going to be there first. I like that just a little bit better. Let's give you guys, and you still have leaders, because you're my Holy Orders, and they auto-assign leaders. You still have leaders. Let's give you leaders. And heavy infantry leader? Sure. So I'll have a bit of a morale penalty. That should be fine. In here I'll have a bit of a negative, I think. We'll have a river crossing. Or maybe I won't have a river crossing. Oh wait. There is one there and there. So I'll have a river crossing penalty regardless. So I am kind of going big or going home. Looks like I'm going to have some help from some friendly troops. Okay, when are you going to get there? 21st. When are you going to get there? 27th? Really? There we go. Big fight here. But they only have 2. So this is going to be a big contributing factor to how well I do. Is because they're not going to have all their... Unless they have decent organization. Like, they do have the troops here though, and they actually have light and heavy infantry, which is interesting, but not as many archers, which is going to be big. And boom, next battle started. Same thing. Wait, no. Wait, what? Why is this showing me, like, the same... No, it's not. Okay, so these guys are taking massive losses here, and we're winning here, so this looks like this one's won. These guys aren't even joining up. Apparently they're throwing all their troops towards this fight, which is probably going to cost them the war. Actually, I still have a troop advantage here, which is kind of scary. So as soon as this fight is done, though, I got to get back up because they're gonna have more troops, and they probably will get this flank filled up, which they didn't do. Wow. And I'm gonna get my troops here. We're not gonna have great morale. Boom. We're gonna be outnumbered, but we do have issue with morale. Although this is actually good morale, because. And we're getting an additional +5 a week, huh? We're getting additional morale. They're losing pretty dang heavily. They have a lot of archers, though. This battle's going great, because we just have more troops than they do. Oh, and we got peasants, you know, going nuts. Never mind the fact that we're being invaded by lots of guys. So how many troops were even there? That's what we'll have to figure out. Hopefully you guys can hold out. You guys seem to be doing tons and tons of damage. Oh, if we get that second... Nope, they got their flank filled. And we're taking about even, but they have more troops on that flank. And that's the reason why they're doing so well on those flanks. And we are only doing even. But we won that fight, which is great. And I am far more concerned about this fight than anything else. So we're going to go ahead and bring everybody over here. I do outnumber them for the moment. But I will probably lose this fight. I'm taking more losses on this flank now. And since I'm going to have most of my troops here, let's get all my boats here so I can get them out of there and not taking too much damage. Another huge fleet. What? I wasn't aware that there was more than one fleet. Of the bloodthirst of another 100,000. I wasn't aware that happened. Oh, shoot.